walking to the forest to visit her grandmother. Along the way, she met the wolf, and instead of being scared, she smiled and said, "Hello, Mr. Wolf. How are you today? Would you like some cookies? This is the special little cookie from the many forest, and this is for you, Mr. Wolf." The wolf was so surprised about her kindness that he didn't know what to say. "Thank you, Little Red Riding Hood. No one has ever been this nice to me before." They started talking and realized they had a lot in common. The wolf told her he was often misunderstood and just wanted a friend. "I'm so sad. No one has ever wanted to be my friend before. They think I'm a bad wolf, but I'm the kind wolf." The Red Riding Hood felt sorry for him and invited him to come along to her grandmother's house. "I'm so sorry to hear that, Mr. Wolf. I want to be your friend. You're not the bad wolf. You're the kind wolf. Let's go to my grandmother's house." When they arrived, the grandmothers immediately started to see the wolf. "Oh, my sweetie, don't too close to him. He's the dangerous wolf. Go, he's the dangerous wolf." But after the Red Riding Hood explained that the wolf is her friend, the grandmother smiled and welcomed him in. The wolf even helped prepare the special surprise for the grandmother's birthday, complete with balloons, music, and a big cake made from Little Red Riding Hood cookies and broth. From that day on, the wolf promised to protect the forest and all who live in it. "I promise I'm gonna protect this forest, and no one can distract this forest." Ha 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 ha! The Red Riding Hood, the grandmother, and the wolf often had tea parties, sharing stories and laughter. The forest was never the same again. It became a place full of friendship and joy, proving that sometimes kindness and a little courage can change even the wildest heart. The end. Thank you, listeners, for watching. Goodbye.
Yang orangnya itu tadi yang urut nomor 10 sama nomor 23 sudah putaran.
Kalau kamu ngomongin ini baterainya sisa 19 mas.
Hah?
Sisa 19.
Kayak siapa ini?
Gak tahu ya sampai. Dari 14 tadi disediain.
Nomor 4.
Ini tadi baterainya mau habis. Bisa 12.
Monitor lagi Van.
Agak susah ya.
Dorong gini deh.
Tadi juga sempet gak nyambung kayaknya. Udah aku sambung.
Bos kok.
Ini lagi tampil, jangan apa? Jangan dulu sampai satu tampilan selesai. Rekam no, ini kuncinya sampai
bisa di
bisa di sini biar jadi 15 biar jadi 15 biar masih belum.
Itu dari tadi gitu.
Enggak, tadi waktu udah dinyalain.
Enggak, tadi sama Mas Gif udah dibilangin disuruh on jalan per ini.
Masih ada.
Good morning, judges and friends. My name is Namora. I'm in grade 4. I'm student of Bahasa 1 Elementary School. Today, I want to tell you a story about Little Red Riding Hood. Enjoy my story. Once upon a time, Little Red Riding Hood was walking through the forest to visit her grandmother. Along the way, she met the wolf, but instead of being scared, she smiled and said, "Hello, Mr. Wolf. Would you like some cookies?" She reached into her basket and offered him a delicious cookie. The wolf was so surprised by her kindness that he didn't know what to say. "Thank you, Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf. "No one has ever been this nice to me before." They started talking and realized they had a lot in common. The wolf told her he was often misunderstood and just wanted a friend. Little Red Riding Hood felt sorry for him and invited him to come along to her grandmother's house. When they arrived, the grandmother was initially startled to see the wolf. But after Little Red Riding Hood explained, the wolf was noble friend and protector. Grandmother smiled and welcomed him in. The wolf even helped prepare a special surprise party for grandmother, complete with balloons, music, and a big cake made from the cookies Little Red Riding Hood had brought. From that day on, the wolf promised to protect the forest and all who live in it. Little Red Riding Hood, grandmother, and the wolf happy practice together, sharing stories and laughter. The forest was never same again. It became a place full of friendship and joy, proving that sometimes kindness and a little courage can change even the wildest hearts. The moral lesson of the story is good people will help others. Thank you. visit her grandmother. She was a very beautiful girl. But tired, she's in chain, and you're gonna hear her louder, louder than a lion. How she is in chain, and you're gonna hear her run. Along the way, to the wall, but instead of being scared, she smiled and said, "Hello, Mr. Mouse. Would you like some cookies?" She reached in her basket and opened a delicious cookie. "Here you are." So Bob took the cookie and ate it. No, 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 no. When he was eating the cookie, he realized something. Wait a minute! Aren't you supposed to run away when you see me? No, no. No one has ever been this nice to me before. Well, maybe they're scared of the baby, but I only see a big lollipop with a friend. They started talking and realized they had a lot of in common. Soon, they become a good friend. The wolf called to her. He often got misunderstood and just for a friend. Holy cookies! The little red riding hood explained that the wolf was now her friend and right hard the grandma. The wolf even helped to prepare a special surprise party for the grandmother. Folded with the music and a DJ. Make cookies, little red bunny could have brought. From that day on, the wolf promised to protect the forest and all living in it. Little Red Riding Hood, grandmother, and the wolf often get a big parties together, sharing story and laughter. The forest will never be the same again. It becomes a place of friends and joy. Well, everyone, this story has taught us that kindness and a little courage can change even the wildest heart. Before I leave this stage, I want to sing a song for you. I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be, with a great big heart and strong to you. Want to say you love me, to sing with me. I love you, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning teacher, good morning my friends. My name is Yuna. I am a fifth grade student from SMART SPASA. Today I will tell a story about Little Red Riding Hood. The story begins. Once upon a time, Little Red Riding Hood was walking through the forest to visit her grandmother. Along the way, she met with a wolf. But instead of being smart, she smiled and said, "Hello, Mr. Wolf. Would you like some cookies?" She reached into her basket and offered him a delicious cookie. The wolf was so surprised by her kindness that he didn't know what to say. "Thank you, Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf. "No one has ever been this nice to me before." They started talking and realized they had a lot in common. The wolf told her he was absent, misunderstood, and just wanted a friend. Little Red Riding Hood felt sorry for him. He invited him to come along to her grandmother's house. When they arrived, the grandmother was initially startled to see the wolf. But after Little Red Riding Hood explained that the wolf was now her friend and told her grandmother smiled and welcomed him in. The wolf even had prepared a special surprise party for the grandmother, counted the balloons, music, and a big cake made from the cookies Little Red Riding Hood had brought. From that day on, the wolf promised to protect the forest and all who lived in it. Little Red Riding Hood, grandmother, and the wolf often had tea parties together, sharing stories and laughter. The forest was never the same again. It became a place full of friendship and joy. Proving that sometimes kindness and a little forest can change even the wildest. The story. That's my story. I hope you enjoy. And thank you for your attention. Have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi friends, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my name is Fanny. Today I will talk you about Mercury and the Woodman. That is one story. And Mercury then died a second time. And bringing up a silver axe. As if that was us, or Mercury then died and second time and brought up the missing axe. The woodman was overjoyed and checked over his property and That Queen gave the order to us. When the bookman saw the bar, Mercury appeared as before, and the fellow cried, "That's mine! That's mine!" and stretched his hands, and the fellow but Mercury was disgusted with his dishonesty, and but not only his confined his. Thank you for attention. My story. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Siaran. I'm from SMART SPASA Lomba. I'm class 2. Today, I will tell you a story entitled Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, Little Riding Hood was walking through the forest to visit her grandmother. Along the way, she met the wolf, but instead of being scared, she did her best and offered him a delicious food. The wolf was so surprised by her kindness that he didn't know what to say. Then he killed Robin Hood, sighed with the wolf. No one has ever been tree and woodland. One day, a woodland was cutting a tree near a river. He worked very hard. Suddenly, splash! His axe fell into the river. Oh no, my axe is gone. The woodland felt very sad. He sat and cried near the river. Then a shining man appeared. He came with a golden axe. Is this yours? He asked. No, sir, that is not mine. Mercury down again. This time he brought a silver axe. Is this yours? He asked. No, sir, that is not mine either. Mercury died one more time. And he brought an old axe. Yes, that is my axe. The woodman was very happy. Mercury's mine, you are an honest, he said. You can't have all three axes. The woodman said, take it, take it. The woodman told his friend about it, but his friend got jealous. He went to the river and threw his hat into the water under the boat. Mercury appeared again. He brought a golden axe. The man shouted, that's mine, that's mine. But Mercury was angry. You are not honest, he said. So Mercury went away and the man lost his axe forever. Friends, what can we learn from this story? One, be honest. Two, number five, three, Allah love honest people. If we are honest, people will trust us and Allah will give us blessing. So friends, let us tell the truth, even when it is hard, because honesty makes us happy. Honesty makes us brave. Honesty makes us good children. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alvin. I'm from SD Guide 1. In this nice chance, I would like to tell you a story about the riding hood. her basket and offered him a delicious cookie. The wolf was so surprised by her kindness that he didn't know what to say.
Thank you, little Red Riding Hood. No one has ever been this nice to me before.
Said the wolf. They stopped talking and realized they had a lot in common. The wolf told her he was often misunderstood and just wanted a friend. Little Red Riding Hood felt sorry for him and invited him to come along to her grandmother's house. When they arrived, grandmother was naturally startled to see the wolf.
Is that the wolf, little Red?
Yes, he is my friend now and my protector, said Little Red Riding Hood. But after Little Red Riding Hood explained that the wolf is now her friend and protector, grandmother smiled and welcomed him. The wolf even had prepared a special surprise party for grandmother, complete with balloons, a music, and a big cake made from the cookies Little Red Riding Hood had brought. Immediately, the wolf promised to protect the forest and all who live in it. Little Red Riding Hood, grandmother, and the wolf often had tea parties together, sharing stories and laughter. The wolf said,
I used to think my friends were just for scary, but from today on, my friends are close to your fortress.
said the wolf. The forest was never the same again. It became as full of friendship and joy. Proving that sometimes kindness and a little courage can change even the wildest courage. Well, that's the story. Thank you for listening and your attention. See you and goodbye. Bye.
Thank you, Little Red Riding Hood, said the wolf. No one has ever been this nice to me before. They started talking and realized they had a lot in common. The wolf told her he was often misunderstood and just wanted a friend. Little Red Riding Hood felt sorry for him and invited him to come along to her grandmother's house. La 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 la. When they arrived, the grandmother was enchanted, startled to see the wolf. But after Little Red Riding Hood explained that the wolf was now her friend and protector, the grandmother smiled and welcomed him in. The wolf even helped prepare a special surprise party for grandmother, complete with balloons, music, and a big cake made from the cookie. Little Red Riding Hood had brought. From that day on, the wolf promised to protect the forest who lived in it. Little Red Riding Hood, grandmother, and the wolf even was often had tea parties together, sharing stories and laughter. The forest was never the same again. It became a place full of friendship and joy, proving that sometimes kindness and a little courage can teach even the wildest heart. That's all about my wonderful story. I hope you can get the moral value from the story. I beg your pardon if I make a mistake. And have a great day. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Tampilan 20 Fiorentina Karista.
Nomor 20.
Fiorentina.
Buat ganti ya.
Oh, Pak. Awas kakimu, saya tak mau kan.
Mercury dive into the water and the missing eggs. The what's next? I said that is my ass! He cried with joy. The woodman was overjoyed and ran over his property and thanked his savior. Thank you! Thank you! He said gratefully. Mercury smiled. You are an honest man, he said. As a reward for your honesty, you may give the golden axe and the silver axe as well. The woodman was amazed. Thank you, sir, he said gratefully. I will always remember this kindness. Later, the woodman told his friends what happened. One of them listened carefully. His eyes filled with anger. If honesty was bitter, I will try. Mercury fell into the river. The fellow cried, "Honey!" Mercury dived into the water and brought out a golden axe as he had on the breakfast of yesterday. Before Mercury could speak, the fellow cried loudly, "That's mine! That's mine!" And switched his hands eagerly for the prize. Mercury looked at him with disappointment. "You are not honest," he said sternly. Because of the man's dishonesty, Mercury refused to give him the golden axe. He also refused to return the iron axe. The man cried in despair, "Please! I have nothing now!" But Mercury disappeared, leaving him alone by the river. Honestly had been rewarded. Dishonesty had been punished. The end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Tapi dipecil Nada barrel, never with a barrel Rambusnya acapku, format you go I'm a sweet Hello, my name
Muhammad Abdul Adesta. I am a student from SD Debasawan. Today, I will tell you a story how the big wolf and little riding hood became good friends. Once upon a time, little riding hood was walking through the forest to visit her grandmother. Walking in the forest, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. What's that? Two step, three step forward. Along the way, she met the wolf. But still being scared, she smelled aggressive. Is there a wolf? Oh, hello the wolf! Oh, I've never seen a wolf in person before. She reached into her basket and offered him a delicious cookie. The wolf was so surprised by her kindness that he didn't know what to say. Well, I'm not running. If I forgot, I better business there to meet me. They started talking and realized still Angela was not a friend. She felt sorry for him and asked to come along to her grandmother's house. Ah, such a poor weak wolf. Don't you worry, I'll be your friend. I'm on my way to my grandmother's house. Let's come with me and meet my grandma. And then they walked together. Yeah, at first, the grandma was shocked to see the wolf. Boy, it's a big bad wolf. Asked grandma. Don't be scared, grandma. It's my friend now. After the girl explained that the wolf was not a friend and protector, she smelled angry. The wolf even prepared a special surprise party for the grandma. From that day, the wolf promised that the forest and all who lived in it. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that was our spot to do, yeah. The little riding hood and the wolf and the grandmother often had tea parties, sharing stories and laughter. The forest never the same again. It became a place full of joy and friendship. Proving that sometimes kindness and a little bit courage can change even the wildest heart. Well, the story is finished. I have to go now because I have tea parties to attend. Well, once again, my name is Muhammad Abdul Adesta from SD Debasawan. Well, goodbye.
Once upon a time, the two Red Riding Hood was walking through the forest to visit her grandmother. Let's go play, let's have fun. We can run, we can jump, we can dance, we can sing. Let's enjoy this day. All the way, she met the wolf. But instead of being scared, she smiled and said, "Hello, Mr. Wolf, would you like some cookies?" The wolf was surprised by her kindness that he didn't know what to say. "Oh, thank you, little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf. "No one has ever been this nice to me before." They start talking and they realize they have a lot in common. The wolf told her, "I am often misunderstood and I just want to help you. You know, many of them think that I am evil and see me as a threat." The Red Riding Hood felt sorry for him and invited him to come along to her grandmother's house. When they arrived, the grandmother was injured, startled to see the wolf. While taking a broom and preparing to hit it. "Oh my God, go away, darling. And you, go away, you wild animal. You don't deserve to be here because you're a predator." "Oh, Grandma, keep calm and listen to me. He's my friend, Grandma, and he's also a protector." After the lizard riding explained that the wolf was a harbor and protector, the grandmother smiled and welcomed him. The Red Riding Hood and the wolf and the grandmothers had often taken parties together, sharing the stories and love. The forest was never the same again. It became a place full of friendship and joy, proving that sometimes kindness and a little
She was called Little Red Riding Hood because she always wore a bright red hood, wherever she went. Everyone in the village knew her because of it. One day, her mother called her from the kitchen. Red Riding Hood, Red Riding Hood, where are you? Yes, Mommy. Your grandmother is not feeling very well. Could you please go to her cottage and bring her this basket of goodies? Of course, Mommy. I miss Grandma so much. Her mother had a basket filled with cakes and cookies. Remember, stay on the bed and on top. Yes, Mommy, I promise. Little Red Riding Hood put on her red hood and happily walked in the forest. I'm on the way to bring something to Granny. See something. On the way, she noticed some beautiful flowers. These flowers are so pretty. Grandma will love them. I picked a red one, I picked a yellow one. As she picked the flower, a big fly suddenly spoke behind her. Oh! Hello there, little girl. What are you doing on Mommy's forest? She turned around and saw a big bubble. Instead of screaming, she smiled politely. Hello, Mr. Wolf. I'm Little Red Riding Hood. Why you alone in this forest? Asked the wolf. I'm going to visit my grandmother. She's not feeling very well. The wolf looked surprised by her kindness. You're not afraid of me? No. Won't you like a cookie? She reached her basket and gave him one. The wolf was outraged. No one has ever been nice for me. I'm often misunderstood. I just want a friend. Little Red Riding Hood felt sorry for him. Why don't you come with me? You can help me promise Grandma. The wolf agreed, but he decided to wrong hand to tell Grandma first, so she wouldn't be scared. When he reached her cottage, he knocked on the door. Tap, 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 tap. Who is it? It's a friend of Little Red Riding Hood, thought the wolf convinced. Grandmother was surprised, but she listened carefully. Soon, Little Red Riding